Yo, 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 what up, everybody? This is the Bassheadz Podcast. We're recording live from the Grill Studios in Emeryville, California. This is Max Perry of the Elevators.
DJ Sean G, San Francisco, California.
DEO, Frisco, California, official business.
Now, this is a podcast that's mainly surrounded and dedicated to music and the creation of music. But, we're also going to touch, on social issues and different things that we have, on our mind and on the plate and what's going on in the world.
We just adding to the culture, man.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Trying to shift the culture in a positive direction.
Keep these conversations going, keeping the Bay Area interesting.
Yep.
You feel me? Trying to
just let people know how we feel too.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Put our impact down.
Because how we feel matters.
Always.
And first topic of discussion, which matters directly to us personally, is what I like to call running off on the plug, which is paying your producers.
Or not
just paying.
Or not paying your producers, for that matter.
Just paying people in the industry
paying
for
people
services,
in general.
period. Yeah.
For services rendered.
Yeah, it's a lot of that going on, especially in the Bay Area. I got a lot of theories why.
What are those theories?
On the flip side,
no money out here.
Yeah.
There's money out here. There's not big money out here.
Yeah, that ain't no money.
But if you're right, if you structure your shit right and you monetize your shit in the right way, there is.
You can make money, but it's not like a.
There's not big labor.
It's not a big economy like Atlanta.
No.
Where the most unknown producer that probably produced for Roscoe Dash 10 years ago is still getting maybe $3,000 for a beat. That's not happening in the Bay Area. So, and we don't have a culture like that where producers get paid up front.
Well,
that's historically too.
It's all about the producer also knowing what steps it takes to leverage someone to have to pay you.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like whether you
like, bro, no one was paying me until I had to throw like 20 names in people's faces of artists that I produced before. Like, oh, I did that record. Oh, I did this. I did it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I'm saying still then, if they like the beat and they never heard of you, you should get paid, period. Or
period.
Go shop somewhere else.
But it's good to be able to kind of like show people how to maneuver through the bullshit and still get paid.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely got to use the leverage and everything. I'm just saying in other places, like in Atlanta, like anywhere in the South or whatever, the work speaks for itself more than the name.
Shit, I guarantee fucking people aren't fucking getting paid over there too.
It happens, but it's not as rampant as it is in the Bay Area. There's no culture where people are being paid for anything like that out here. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it doesn't even matter what you've done out here. You're still gonna run into people that don't want to give you $200, $500, $1,000 for a beat. It used to be. It was a time like in the hyphy movement. People were still getting $1,500.
They get their beats revoked. Those beats get revoked.
What you mean?
I'm just saying, fucking, that shit doesn't even happen. Like, me personally, I'm fucking getting paid for my shit. Otherwise, the shit ain't even happening. Period.
Yeah, I'm saying
if it does happen, it's because I want to work with that artist, and there's some other shit going on. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to like do an EP with that artist or some shit.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
I'm saying it's a dope ass young producer that's hella dope, dope as fuck. That ain't never produced for nobody.
Yeah.
That's feeling like, damn, I know I'm hella dope. But it's still questioning, like, damn, am I that dope?
That's what I'm saying.
Because I can't even get $50 for my beat.
Nah, see, I think any human fucking being that does anything should at least, that's dope, should at least ask for fucking like $200. $200 is like for a starting producer. I've fucking never done anything. I might be 16 years old. Like fucking, that's a fucking.
I'm gonna keep it real. It may never sold a beat for less than $500. That was before everything. That's what he demanded, and
that's even better.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
$200. I agree with to an extent, but I feel like it starts with the artist though too. The artist has to know that.
Well, let's just say
this is the protocol. You know what I'm saying? Like if an artist goes to a DJ to say, I need you to come and spin at a party that I'm doing, and then Sean G says, okay, well, how many hours? And he's like, well, I need 4 hours. Okay, well, I need $500. And he's like, $500? Then he has a problem with that because he doesn't know that that's just plain protocol. Like, you asking for my services, I need to get paid, period. I'm not stepping into your venue unless I know there's money inside of there. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we have issues where people are, licensing beats and fucking. We got the YouTube type beats.
That
fucking,
murdered the game.
Oh my
sure.
God, that's that. I don't know what to call that, but
that fucked it up.
Like
SoundClick fucked it up.
Really, everybody should be charging. Like, fuck that. Like, I want someone to charge fucking $50K because then fucking it enables me to charge fucking higher, and it allows the little guy under me to fucking charge and the little guy under him, and like it's a fucking.
I think it's important to, and that's why it's important to have conversations like this, because I think in any community of commerce there needs to be like a price precedent or a wage precedent set, like you were saying, or like you guys were saying. This is
there
the
needs
bare
to be
minimum.
a fucking producers union.
I think, well, yeah, I mean that's even further, but I just think, by talking about this, by making it common knowledge, then it creates a climate in which this is what people,
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z is expected when this other shit happens.
I also think
it provided. So.
It goes to the artist knowing that, okay, if I do get the pick of the litter of production and I make one of the most incredible songs I've ever made, then I know how to make money from this music. That's why artists are scared to spend money on production.
Here, the beer and the snacks here.
Hey.
The brews.
Need a nice cold one.
Yes, sir.
Many surveys.
Shout out to James,
My brother.
And we got some
Look at
downlighters. Now, damn,
Plastic
purple and
cats.
blue. That's pistachio. Nice.
Oh, yeah. Perfect. Yeah, no, that's it. Perfect, my brother.
That always go to him, yeah.
Oh, thank you.
But I was saying though, if an artist knew how to make money off the music he's making, like straight from the completion of the music, then it wouldn't be no issue. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's like you rolling the dice. Why should I pay $1,500 or even $200 for a beat if I don't even know how to make $200 off my song?
Well, a lot of people got, a lot of artists that I come in contact with, they're not. I mean, they're not really sure how it's done, or they I don't think they know how to prioritize where their budget should go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's the big thing, man. Because I have a lot of artists I know, and I've always encouraged people to send me stuff, and I'm gonna be brutally honest. Like, do I like it or do I not like it? And I have like some dope people, like, and they don't know how to really get their music out, or which is the most efficient way to get their music out. So.
Yeah.
Whereas the same thing, like I think a lot of artists don't know where they should put their money. You know what I mean?
That's
or how to
heavy
make
out
money,
here.
or how to make money, and keep it moving.
Man, I'm glad you said that.
Pay your
Yeah.
producers.
Yeah.
Fuck with the right studio. Mix your records right. Get the right fucking graphics. Get the right videos.
Get a
pay a fucking
publicist.
publicist.
Get a manager.
and fucking get it together, man.
Yeah, but I'm saying like
Shit
a lot
ain't
of people
rocket
don't
science.
understand. They don't understand that, so they would be intimidated by paying X amount of money for a beat.
Yeah.
Well,
they don't
that's
even know
it's-
how to make that money. They don't even know how to monetize their art.
Well, that's the point of this, because that's the end of that shit. It's the end of
That's
fucking.
what we're talking about,
It's
yeah.
it's the end of that shit of fucking that gatekeeper shit where we're keeping knowledge from people. You know what I'm saying? That's why we're here to fucking spread knowledge to people, empower people, and fucking uplift the culture.
Yeah, I mean, when you head up the ladder, you gotta drop your hand down and help the next person. up the
Man,
ladder,
always,
man.
bro.
So,
We gotta make it easier for the ones that come after us.
yeah.
But I want to touch on something that Sean said about knowing where to put your money. Like the Bay Area, we don't have a system for artists to say, okay, I know that this song is done. I think it's a hit. I need to take X amount of dollars to go see if it's gonna work or not. Other than I'm gonna just upload it to SoundCloud and spam everybody.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think a lot.
You go to other regions, you got all these coalitions, these DJ coalitions. You got 1 million promoting
Well,
There's nothing like that out
there's
here,
an
bro.
infrastructure in other
Well, it's
places.
time to
Out
start that
here,
producer coalition.
I think out here it's always been on a hustler mentality, but I think because that people have hustled by themselves a lot and not come together, and so it's like I just don't think there's an infrastructure here. For rap and hip hop music.
It was thrive. Though. I mean, you know, back in the days when M1 Promo was still like really, really running shit, and Sean Kennedy was Sean
Kennedy.
Sean Kennedy, yeah. Sean Kennedy was really running shit. Yeah. Like you knew that you can go to them to get your record in the street.
No, but
there's nothing like that other than Thizzler. But you know what I'm saying? But
well, I think also you're comparing an era without really any online promo or just online presence. The internet wasn't as big as it is now. Now it's like fucking crazy. It's out of control. It's a whole other world. So there's all that. But I think, places like Atlanta where shit's been popping for 20, 25 years, New York for 30 years, places like that are just, the music industry is super galvanized there. But at the same time, with all that being said, if you look at like most people winning right now, new artists, they win by the internet first. Whether or not they have a big company behind them or not, they're winning on the internet. And then they get picked up, or they had the battery in their back from some kind of label, lurking in the shadows.
You mean artists in the Bay Area?
I meant new artists in general, just everywhere. I mean, winning off hello internet buzz.
Yeah.
And that's why you have all types of people. I mean, for good or for better or for worse, you have all types of people being able to express themselves through SoundCloud and whatever. We talked about that a little bit.
I wish a little less of them would express themselves.
Yeah.
But how are they breaking through though?
Man, I don't know, man. I mean, they're, I think a lot of this shit's formulaic. So, if that's a word, I think it is.
Yeah, it is.
You said it.
Yeah, there's a formula behind what they're doing, whether it's a stylized type of music or a way that they're promoting themselves, and that shit's working. Whether it's spontaneously working and just catching fire, or it's just really people like what they're doing.
What if it's straight fuck shit and people are just falling for it, hook, line, and sinker?
There's always been, as much as like I know where you're going, and I totally share that sentiment in a lot of ways. There's just always been fuck shit, man.
There's always
been fuck shit. It's just
there's always been. I would say there's always been a Vanilla Ice. You know what I'm saying?
But there hasn't been Vanilla Ice.
Just saying. That's my analogy.
But we can go back and watch Rap City from 1997. Oh yeah, and we could watch like a third of it should be hot garbage. Like, and artists you never hear.
There was always
you'll never
fuck
hear.
Shit.
You would never
there was
hear
always
from
fuck
them
shit
ever again.
But what I'm saying is there's an overabundance of fuck shit going on right now.
Well, there's just more shit, so there's more fuck shit. I feel the percentage was always the same. And like if you go to the Golden Era, there was bad shit. Also.
So how do you as a DJ? How can an artist reach out to you?
Artists can, if they know me, then they can hit me up and say I want to send some music. I always want to listen. Chances are I'm not gonna play your song in the club. If it is good, I might include it in one of my monthly mixes that I tend to.
What if it's so good that you need to hear this?
No, but that's what I'm saying. Like what?
I mean, if I need,
what would it take for you to like say I need to try to blow this song up?
I'll play it. Like I play some of your music in the club. I play like some of Young Barry shit in the club. That just is
shout out to Barry.
Early, you know what I mean? That's early in the night where it's like it makes sense. You know what I mean? And like I'm like this shit is tight. I'm gonna play shit that's tight. Like your shit gotta be tight.
But just for artists listening, like what would it take for you to take it from the 9 p.m. slot to the 11 p.m. slot?
It would take them being known. It would take people wanting the club to actually like want to hear that shit.
Would you share it with other other DJs?
I do actually. Like a lot of times I really like shit. I'm like, yo, like I'll just do a random email like with the top 15 people. I might come off, might come to the top of my head and just give it to them. You know what I mean?
And I'm asking because that, trust me, 99% of the artists in the Bay Area don't know what to do after they leave me or Max.
I think a lot.
You know what I'm saying?
I think a lot of people in general watch too much television and movies.
Yeah,
and
people
they literally think that like they're gonna make some crazy ass hit and it's just gonna sweep the nation.
I
like
agree.
Nah, man, this shit is consistency.
Like it's 19. No, it is. But what I'm saying is that this is what people think. They think that it's gonna be like a movie. That their shit's gonna be so crazy, and that's how hits are made. And it's gonna be like 1963. I just got this Mozzie type beat.
I'm about to record it. This finna be a breeze.
Like it's gonna be 1963. And it's just like
one song will never define you.
No, I know, but I'm saying I think a lot of people just think there's not all this work. There's not all this fucking bureaucracy that you have to go through on your own.
What I'm trying to get to, and trying to my point is, what is the work?
What is the work? Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And
So-
I know what the answer is to a certain extent for myself. You know, like if I was to push a record, I know how I would do it.
Well, let's break it down.
But
this,
for a
this
young
is how it
artist,
starts. First, it starts by an artist being dope.
right?
Then that artist has to go and fuck with a dope producer that knows how to take their sound to the next level. Then they have to go to a studio that has, at the very least, a good microphone signal chain, which is the microphone has to be dope. And honestly, microphones don't.
Artists don't even know what the fucking signal chain is.
Yeah, like fucking. So the signal chain is the different things it goes through to
Right.
get to Pro Tools. So the first thing is the mic. The mics don't start sounding good until about 7 Gs. I hate to break it to everybody that got annoyment. I love the
Right.
fucking U87, but I mean that's what it is. Fucking. Then you got a fucking preamp, which a fucking Neve will fucking 1073. Yeah, 4 or 5, you know what I'm saying? And then if you want a compressor, you want to run through a compressor, that's like 3 or 4. Shit starts adding up. And then obviously Pro Tools HD.
Skip to the
Then so
skip to the you get the wave. You get the wave back. You got your cover. Then what? Because artists.
it's still a shit
because
in
I'm
between
gonna keep
there.
it real.
It's
I'm
still
gonna keep
a
it
shit
real.
in between there. It's fucking.
I'm gonna keep it real though. Before you say what you gonna say, we understand quality, but 9 times out of 10, the songs that's getting popping in rap music don't get recorded in fat ass studios like that, bro. You know what I'm saying?
This is true. But we're trying to elevate the culture and kind of show people the right way to really do things.
Yeah. But until they get there though, like, cause
oh yeah, until they get there. Oh, don't get me wrong. Fucking, we're recording in closets like until we get there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't got the $10,000 mic
I'm
at
saying,
the crib.
what's the process afterwards? Like,
I think it's really like management and having a good publicist and a manager. I think it really like that, and basically essentially a team behind you because
but a step-by-step process. Like all right, let's just say you have a dope record. You gotta fucking do at least fucking 3 videos for it. You gotta fucking get graphics for each one of those singles. You gotta fucking get graphics for your album. Then you hire a publicist and fucking do your first drop on your first audio single. Then you drop the video for it. Then you drop the second single and the video for that. Then maybe you drop like a little behind the scenes just to keep people fucking going, and then drop your track list and cover art. Then you drop your third single and the video for that. And then by the time you do that, that's like a 3-month period.
right. And what I'm hearing from all of that is basically consistency with content.
Consistency
Right.
with content.
Yeah, you need online.
And then you do that with your next album,
Right.
and your next album, and
Right.
you keep doing that until you got a career.
So, and that is outside of being able to have the means to record on the top mics and that. So I'm saying that's my point. That's what I wanted to get at was it needs to be consistency. The publicist thing I agree with to an extent, but you look online, you Google publicists, hip hop publicists, you find out who's the publicist for Lil Pump or whatever, and you reach out to them. They tell you their price, but just because that publicist was successful for Lil Pump,
Of course.
that don't mean it's gonna be successful for you.
Of course.
That's what I learned as an artist. You know what I'm saying, and that's what I try to tell other people. So.
It might take your money
And what a publicist always wants to say and ask is, how is your local buzz? So I want to bring it back to that. Like, how can a Bay Area artist get popping in the Bay outside of paying Thizzler $250, $350 to get a
dope
post?
content.
Yeah, just make dope shit and
Make dope shit.
That's relative though, bro.
and just get your online shit popping, make some
Yeah, it
videos.
is relative. It's
Just
very
create hella
relative.
content, get views. Because once you have hella views too, people are gonna take you more seriously. Like, oh wow,
That's true.
This shit's kind of tight, but look, he got 700,000 views and this shit's only a month old or whatever it is. You know what I mean? Like that shit. Like
Yeah.
that all that counts. You know
I
what
honestly
mean? It all counts.
think in the Bay Area, and you can call me whatever you want to call me, but in the Bay Area, if I haven't even at least heard your name once and I look you up and you got 50, 60, 70,000 views on a video, I think you paid for that shit.
Yeah. Yeah, a lot of people, man, you should see how many DJs pay for fake followers. Man.
Exactly.
Yo, it's like wild. And it's crazy.
And I feel
remember
like,
when Instagram like 4 or 5 years ago purged the fake followers?
Yeah, and it was funny
there was a local DJ out here, pretty big name there, that literally lost like 90,000 followers over there. Like 90,000. They went from 100,000 followers to like 10,000 followers.
Yeah.
Like that shit is real.
Yeah.
It's super real. Like
it is, bro.
So yeah, I totally could believe that.
Nah, but that wasn't. Everybody lost fake followers.
No, everyone did, and everyone has a
but
certain
not that
amount.
many though.
Like, dude, I have like 35.
It's all relative to like how many followers you had in the first place.
At that time,
I know, but I mean, dude, if 90% of your followers are fake, that's bad. 90%, dog.
Oh, 90%.
I'm saying, dude had like 11,000 followers. I mean, 110,000 followers and went to 10.
I remember that shit.
Damn.
Yeah. So it's like we all have some bots following us.
Yeah.
Like I have 3,500 followers. I probably would lose 300 or 400 followers right now. They purge it, no doubt. But I mean, most of my people, they're all real people. The people I follow definitely are people I know.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
But just to go back off, running off on the plug though, it like a lot of the reason why, this is my theory, the reason why artists don't feel confident, it's a confidence thing. They don't feel confident in paying a producer.
Nah, this is what it is.
Let me finish my point, bro.
Hold on, no, but this is really what it is. If people don't have to pay you, they won't. Bottom line, like unless the person really has your best
I'm gonna go down the chain. Bro. Like artists don't feel confident because they don't know how to make money off their music, off their brand. And to me, I feel like it's a million times easier to make money off yourself than it was 10, 15 years ago when we first started.
Yeah.
We had to physically go into the streets, you know what I'm saying, and print up a CD and sell that shit. And that's where the money came from. Now it's a lot of different ways for an artist. You know what I'm saying? So it's a confidence thing with the artist. Then to your point, for a producer, they're not demanding the money. They're not setting their value. You know what I'm saying? And that's why MA was leverage. That's why MA before MA even had a fucking hit, it was I need $500. You like this beat? You just did a backflip in my studio off this beat.
Yeah.
I need $500. Period.
Yeah, I mean, people got to push that hard line, especially producers.
and he
and
said it with
and the whole thing is
that hard line.
And he said it with a straight fucking face.
The whole thing too is like, producers, if you're not getting paid right, then you don't need to fuck with those artists. Like, who artists are you?
And that was
no
his
artist
point.
is worth that, because if an artist is worth it, they're gonna pay you regardless.
And that was his point.
Nah, some artists are worth it, but those are
generally,
artists that you want to work.
That was
work
his point.
with. Excuse me.
I mean, the ROD shit, the Can't Stand You shit, that was a free beat. MA let him record on it. Well, actually, it wasn't. It was an exchange because he did like 3-4 hooks for us. So I guess that evens it out. That goes to a different point though too. Is artists or producers, you need to know how to leverage something. If you working with a singer and that singer is dope, and they want some music from you, okay, I need some hooks right now.
Yeah,
period.
These gotta be.
You know what I'm saying? Or if it's a rapper, and if you like what they do and they just don't have the $500, well, give me $200 and give me 2 verses right now. You know what I'm saying?
You know, one thing I want to say just about it could be like producers, artists, whoever, entrepreneurs, is like, if you want to succeed at something, it's 2 things. Think about it. It's been done before, so there's no reason why you can't do it. Someone's done it, right? And the second thing is, look at your favorite artists, see how they did it, and try to model after that pattern. You know what I mean?
At least the work ethic.
The process, like how did they do this? What kind of team did they have behind them?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? And that's a great way to, and especially if it's regional, if it's in this region or it's in fucking Columbus, Ohio, like look at who's made it from there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? The different people and try to pattern that. You know?
And with producers though, young producers probably don't really have this problem like that, but y'all need to be making a lot more beats. It's, you know what I'm saying? Because
make better beats,
but make more though, because
just don't stop making beats.
Yeah.
Make beats.
You should at least
stop making whack beats.
The best producers that I know, the busiest producers, they making 2-3 beats a day.
Yeah.
They may not all be dope and they may not all come out, but they're creating every single day.
And they'll lead to something else.
And it leads to something else. You might sell 2. You might sell 2 for the value you think it is, but you might have to give away 2 or 3 to other artists that can do something more than what somebody was gonna do with if they bought it. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like a lot of and I'm not as much in this part of the music industry as you guys, but I feel like a lot of producers make like 20 beats and 3 of them are really dope and the rest are like decent, and then they don't really make anything else, and they just kind of sit on that reel.
And
You know
recycle
what I mean?
them.
And I'm
Yeah,
like, yo, you should
yeah.
always have like 20 beats a month,
All,
and 3 of them should be fire. Hopefully, you know what I mean?
I agree.
3 of them.
Like, you
Can we
just-
get these numbers up?
No, I'm just saying. But I'm saying
Let's
not
not
everything
celebrate
you.
mediocrity, please.
But not everything you're gonna make
Please,
is gonna be
please,
fire.
please,
Is
please.
everything you're gonna make gonna be
Please.
fire?
I think a
Come on,
dope
man.
producer. I think a dope producer. 50 to 70% of that shit gonna be dope, bro.
No, but I'm talking about 3 out of 20 should be like ridiculous. I'm talking
I
about
agree.
like can't miss.
I agree.
Dope.
I'm gonna keep it real though. The 2 songs you like on Irk album that MA did, those were 2 beats that we ignored for hella long.
I don't know why.
Exactly.
One of them I know why. The
That shit
track
was dope.
2, I could see how you could leave that up, but the
Yeah.
other ones like holy shit.
It was
both
because
really dope,
it was
but-
because
I mean, and that's the other thing.
but that's to your point. You like those songs are hella dope. The songs are hella dope.
Yeah.
But if you just listening to the beats and it's like, okay, these 2 are dope, but listen to these other 15 beats that.
Well,
you know
it's
what
all
I'm saying?
context. Like I didn't hear all them
Exactly,
ones.
exactly.
So,
Well,
Exactly.
Irk is a great artist also, so he took those to the forefront. You know what I'm saying?
I agree. But
Shout out to Irk.
but
Kevin Allen.
at the yeah, Kevin Allen.
Hey.
At the end of the day though, artists you need to find ways to compensate producers though, because if you like what they do, they need some type of compensation, whether it be a little bit of money and maybe some other type of
Artist
agreement.
The producer is the one that is gonna go the hardest for you and give you the shit that you need to bring your sound to the world.
Another thing
It's a fact.
too is that if you keep working with a dope producer, and
They'll grow with
they're
you.
gonna make stuff specifically for you.
Yeah.
That's gonna bring out the best qualities
Yeah.
in your talent. You know what I mean?
I agree.
I was just randomly listening to and it's taking it back, but I was like randomly listening to an interview last night with Easy Mo B, and he was talking about, you know, he produced like a third or half the beats on
Ready to
Biggie
Die.
Small's first album, Ready to Die.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, we made the, you know, Party and Bullshit beat on the Man Who's the Man soundtrack, and then just from there we had great chemistry. We just kept making shit.
I didn't even know it
We
was
just
on
had
that
hella
soundtrack.
fun. Yeah, that was the first Biggie shit, like when he was signed, you know what I mean? And he just kept going, and he was hella loyal to him, and he just loved making music, loved making money. He was like, let's do it, you know?
Yeah.
And he fuck with him, you know? And that was the thing, he made beats for Pac too. He loved both them dudes, so
Yeah.
he never
Yeah,
even
yeah,
picked
yeah.
sides. He was
Yeah,
just
nah.
like, yo, you both
But
my
at that
man.
time they was best friends anyway. But
No, but later on, like,
oh, okay.
he made
yeah,
the
yeah.
Going Back to Cali beat. Think about that. He made that beat and recorded that shit with Biggie, and he was still hella good friends with Pac.
Yeah, but
And that song's kind of squashing beef, but it's also
didn't
addressing
Easy
that
Mo
shit.
be only do the Me Against the World album?
No, he did Thug Life. He did,
Yeah, but that was.
but he
early
did
shit.
no, but he did specific beats. It's crazy. Easy Mo B was talking about in this one period of a few months they made like 6 songs together, but every 2 of them was on 2 of them were on Me Against the World, like Temptations. Then he did Straight Ballin', that was on Thug Life.
He did Temptations?
Yeah, then he did like right. It's like Easy Mo B is literally one of the most underrated producers of all time.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, and then he made like 2 other beats that were on like something that was on
Man,
about the
Warning.
Warning.
Dude, my shit is Machine Gun Funk.
Machine Gun Funk, man.
Wow.
That album.
I'm gonna keep it real.
that
I like
album
Life
raised
After
me.
Death better than Ready to Die.
Because it was a bigger body of work. It was it was a fucking 3-hour movie versus like a half-hour series. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You know what's
I
crazy
agree.
about Life After Death is like there's some really incredible production on there, and then there's some
Yeah.
production on there there's kind of like I just never really care for.
Which
Like
one?
it still could be
Which
good
one?
songs, like the one RZA did, and I really like
Which
that
one?
era RZA. I forget which. If I had the track list in front of me, I'm always
Yeah.
bad with names.
Scott, can we look that up?
There was just like a lot of shit that like production wise, what could have been better to me. I don't know.
It's way more hits on there though.
Wikipedia
Oh, yeah,
for
but it's a lot
Biggie
more
Life After
songs.
Death.
Hits, bro.
Yeah, I mean they were hits though. They even when they made Juicy, they didn't know like they were sure that was probably gonna be a hit, but they didn't.
Puff knew.
But I'm saying Biggie had never made a song like
Yeah.
that. You know what
Puff
I'm
knew
saying?
though. Puff knew.
No, well that's why they decided to use the Juicy Fruit beat and all that shit. But I'm
Yeah.
saying Biggie didn't even know what it was like to make a pop hit. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So, Life After Death, we're like, all right, double album, we're trying to make 5 hits at least. You know what I mean?
Damn.
What are we looking up?
Oh, there was the Life After Death.
Yeah, RZA made a beat on there. Even just the track list of Life After Death.
Go down. Scroll down.
But Just to kind of give some game to artists though, as far as like making money.
Discography.
As far as making money,
Discography, life after
It should be in the main.
right there,
Yeah,
studio
yeah.
album, right there.
Studio albums.
Sorry, it's tough to see from this far away. There we go.
Like the second from the top on the left.
Oh, I thought it was in front of you.
Yeah, studio albums, Life After Death, 1997. Discography,
Down.
down.
Right there.
Yeah.
And then go down a track list.
See, these classic albums have like the craziest Wikipedia page.
Oh damn, he's super zoomed.
Love it.
Track listing.
Right there, right there.
No, down.
No,
Number 6.
No, down. It's cool. Just go down.
Lyrics.
Down.
Furious. No,
Right there.
was that Furious? That was Furious.
I don't even know. Was it?
I'm gonna take you down. That's Furious. Furious in the Federation.
Where's RZA?
It's 2 CDs, so go down.
His last name's Diggs, Diggs.
Robert Diggs.
Oh, okay.
I can search RZA.
Oh,
Nah.
just go down.
Just keep going. A little bit.
Right
Yeah,
there.
right there.
Where?
Oh,
Kiss
long
Kiss.
kiss night.
That baby's cool, but it's not crazy,
Yeah.
man. Like there's like a good third of those.
But that
beats.
song, the song
That
after
I'm
it
not
is
crazy
one of the
about.
best
What's
songs
your favorite
ever.
song? What's your favorite song?
My favorite
Like,
song is "You're Nobody Till Somebody Kills You." That's my ringtone right now, bro. It's been my ringtone since I've ever had a fucking
go up.
Samsung.
Man, fucking picking the top song is fucking hard from that.
There's
shit.
like 3 of them on here for me.
And then after that is
Notorious
Man,
Thugs.
what's beef?
What's beef? Yeah, Last Day.
I got a story to tell. Kicking the door.
What's
and
Beef
Notorious
Go Down?
Thugs are mine.
Notorious Thugs for
Notorious Thugs.
sure.
You know who made that beat?
Stevie J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Puffy, but come on.
Come on,
Yeah.
Puffy didn't make no beats.
Nah, he never touched a keyboard, bro.
Kicking, no, not kicking the door. I love kicking the door, but hold on. What was it? What's beef? Go down. Go down to the second
I
album.
got a story to tell, man.
Man, sky's the limit.
Sky's the
Limit
Limit
hard.
is this is a
Sky's the
personal
limit. It's
favorite.
That's my
amazing.
favorite.
Personal favorite.
Amazing.
Yeah.
All right, rest in peace, Big. But look,
Rest in peace, baby.
all my young, all my artists, man. Look, if y'all getting discouraged on where to make your money at, first you gotta put the music out.
Yeah, and one
Music
thing,
don't make money if it's sitting on your hard drive. Yo.
Period.
it's a long road, and one thing I do want to say, because I know we've kind of like clowned certain processes here and there tonight, but it's like, artists, we fuck with you. We're not clowning. We're trying to help.
We're
From
trying
our
to show you
opinion.
the way.
Yeah,
What I-
and we're not clowning, like keep going, but this is just like the things we frown upon and the things that we think work, and things we
Now,
respect.
that we know work because.
But
we've
that's
done
why I
that.
was asking you those questions, Sean, about being accessible and what's your process of saying, okay, I like this record, I'm gonna get behind this record, because artists don't even think about going to the DJs no more.
I mean, I don't think they should go. Dage said that shit, man. It was hella true.
I did not agree with nothing
I didn't
he
agree with
said.
that at all.
I
didn't
agree with it, man.
nah,
I agree with
I
that.
agree with part of it. It's like, but we just did agree with it because I mean, maybe I'm remembering what he said a little bit wrong.
Nah, you gotta hit like multiple. You gotta be like an octopus. You gotta hit the internet. You gotta hit the tastemakers. You gotta hit the DJs. You gotta hit the people. Like everything.
I totally agree, but I think with Dage, and he's a primetime DJ going on tours and he's playing hits that people know. So his response and his viewpoint is a little bit different. But I think what he's saying is like, yo, I'm gonna play hits. If your shit's hit, I'm gonna play it. And so I think for him that makes sense.
I think it was verbalized differently.
It probably was. And I'm hella high, and I'm remembering hindsight 2020. I love Dage, so I'm trying to say it. I felt like I don't remember what he said, but I remember the way I felt when I read it, and I liked the way I felt.
Nah, because me and Irk actually spoke about this. I'm trying to find.
Yeah, bring it up. I might disagree
Yeah, I know.
today. I don't know, maybe, but I just think like if shit's hitting for a DJ
Of course,
at his
of course.
level, I mean that's what he's not gonna play.
Yeah,
like,
bro. If your
songs
shit is
people know.
popping, someone's gonna play you. But
Yeah,
I'm
man.
just saying.
No, my thing is, look.
Tell you, how do you get popping?
My thing is this.
You gotta fuck with people and you gotta get your record out there.
How
No, I totally agree.
how can we
Work the
get
record.
how can we get the bridge between the artist and DJ built again? Because it's sad that artists don't think about a DJ after the song is done. That's fucked up. And I'm sorry, DJs made it that way.
Yeah. But I don't think a lot
like-
of DJs are losing sleep.
But that's fucked up. That's fucked up
I
because
think DJs are used to being underappreciated, so we just keep going, man.
No, that's
It's
why.
like comes
That's
with
why.
it.
No,
but
but
honestly, man,
but-
like
Everybody's
as much as like my
underappreciated.
career must be no, of course, but I'm saying DJs have not gotten enough credit for what they do for a long time.
Bro, the DJ is
happened
killing
forever.
it. The DJ is
No, and that's what
killing
they
it right
are
now.
killing in their own lane. But I'm saying I don't think they're looking to the artist for anything. That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
I mean, I don't give a fuck like if people fuck with me or not. I mean, it's too bad because I fuck with people, but I'm gonna get my money like
No, but I
doing
don't
these
thi-
gigs. Like I get money.
I don't think it's about people.
so. I'm not
people fucking
tripping
with
if
you.
they don't fuck with me.
I don't think it's about people fucking with you or not. I think it's about people knowing that the DJ is the outlet to get the music out
Oh,
there.
they definitely should, but it's not. But it's
But I don't
not,
think they do though.
But I think a lot more people listen to streaming audio services than they do
Of course.
DJs at this
Of
point.
course.
So I don't think it's the only way.
No, it's definitely not the
You
only
know.
way. But the point is, you gotta hit people on multiple fronts.
Yeah, of course.
You gotta hit them on the street, DJ in the club.
But
you gotta hit them
DJs
on the internet.
validate. DJs validate records though.
In
They
the
do,
str-
but
in
I
the
mean,
streets.
think about like the caliber of DJ we're talking about, like a DJ like me or like H Holla or My Motion or Oxcord.
You gotta-
or-
you
no,
gotta
let me
start
just
somewhere.
Say,
You
but
gotta
let me
start
just say,
somewhere.
but let me just say this though, we're getting booked to get shit cracking. You know what I mean? Like when we DJ and we're getting paid however much money
Of course.
to come in as a guest DJ at these specific parties, like we have to make results, and our next paycheck depends on that. Because we're only as hot as our last party or our last set. And if I have 30 sets in a row that are fire and one is bad, then it's okay. But I have to get shit cracking. My next paycheck depends on that. And so I gotta play hits. I gotta play shit people want to hear, man.
Definitely.
And as much as that can be hell of annoying, it's also a way to connect with the crowd and make shit fun. And like I said earlier, I think before we recorded, is like I don't DJ for myself as much as I DJ for the crowd and the party.
Yeah.
That's hip hop as fuck.
But
too.
I've seen DJs
Which I don't
break
really-
records in the club though.
No, they
in
totally
the Bay.
can, but I'm saying that's after they've hella won over the crowd. That's after.
That's what I'm saying.
Or they're a big
No,
enough
of
DJ
course.
they can do that.
We're not saying
Right.
open up the shit with the local shit, but you fucking sneak the one in after 30 songs of fucking hits.
And I totally agree, and I do that here and there. But the whole thing too is like I don't feel like there's enough local shit that's that dope that I would even want to play it.
That's what I'm saying.
Like I don't
But
necessarily
artists,
how
in
much-
that
artists,
city.
step your shit up.
Exactly, and in that setting, there's not like a lot of shit that I want to hear right now. That I want to, because at that point, I'm gonna play shit I want to hear. Like if I already won the crowd over and they trust me, then it's hella cracking. I'm like, all right, let me play some. I earn the right to play something that I want to hear. I don't give a fuck about anyone else right now. And there's not a lot of shit coming out that is that dope,
I disagree though, because it's a
or
lot
it's
of
not
shit
appropriate. The shit that Ma did for Kevin Allen for Earth to Drink, that song is both those songs are tight. But the one song, the second song, track
Yeah.
4 or whatever, that song is incredible. But how would I play that song in the middle of the club? Like
Well,
that song is
that's
super
another
chill.
issue.
So that's also
Definitely.
like people are making
Definitely.
all types of music. Like
I'm not saying
one of my favorite artists right now is like Tori Umwa. That dude's based in Berkeley. His music is incredible. He makes all kinds of music, but like I couldn't play that and he's on Travis
I'm not
Scott's album,
saying-
but I couldn't necessarily play like a lot of his music in the club.
I'm not
As
saying
much as it
play
might- I think
play
it's dope.
like track 7 off a motherfucker's EP
Yeah.
because if it doesn't mix, it doesn't mix. But I'm saying if an artist knows he's making a record to fit in a certain type of set and he's trying to get it on, like, and the DJ is just shunning him off and not even wanting to listen to it or even try it to see if it even sounds good in what he's already doing,
Yeah.
I think that's a problem, bro.
That is a problem, but that's like a symptom of a greater problem. And I feel like that problem is not one of the. That shouldn't be a big worry of the artist, man. That should be like the 50th thing that they're worried about, personally.
Only reason why I disagree is because in other regions, in the thriving regions, the DJ and the artist, when they work, it's a lot more money going on.
Yeah, but there's
You know
also
what I'm
like
saying?
maybe there's a lot more better music too. Trust
That's
me, dude.
relevant,
If
bruh.
some shit was ridiculous, like I'll play that.
Taste is relative, bro. Because
But I'm not gonna play a song like I don't like, and I'm not gonna play a song that I don't like, and I don't think like I've never played songs I don't like. Like back in the day, like
Even
10
if it's a hit?
Nah, no, I haven't. And dude, the crazy thing is like I was just talking about like back, in the mid 2000s, I loved 50 Cent's Unit. I didn't play Ja Rule shit because I was like that much. That's how much
you didn't
hip-hop-
need to though.
But well, first of all, I didn't need to. You never need to play shit. That's the other thing. But we'll get to that. the whole thing is like I didn't like that's how much I was like loving this rap shit, and rap shit actually seemed real. It was like I fucked with him. I fucked with 50, so I was not fucking with Ja off top. Like, that's how much I was invested in my fandom of being a 24, 25-year-old DJ. And I was like, dude, I fuck with this dude. And the whole thing is that I don't need to play any song. If you're a good enough DJ, there's enough songs to play. So if I don't play it, but my homeboy who's the next DJ plays it, it's all good. I'm not going to be mad at it. Like, why you playing? I mean, I might clown and be like, why you playing that shit this week?
Is it too much
I don't care.
As a DJ, is it too much off course to just play a record just to see how it sounds? Like, and if it's like, nah.
I think you can, but my whole thing is that, so I listen, like I said, I have an open door policy with most anything. And I tell people to send me music all the time, and they email it to me, and I tell them how I feel. Someone send me a song, I'm like, yo, this song is decent, but it doesn't sound like it's mastered right. You know what I mean? Or this song, I don't really like it. Or this song is dope, but try to work on this. Mm-hmm. And it's like, it's not that often that music from there even gets to my iPod. Now, let's say it gets to my iPod, because I'm like, wow, this is pretty good. Let me listen to it more. Then I'll listen to more. Then it's not often that stuff that gets to my iPod even gets to my crates on my Serato. And that's just the honest fact. Like, dude, and the one thing that's hella, like, there are hella DJs that won't play shit no matter what it is because it's not a hit. And that's fucking whack.
You still got crates?
What?
You still got crates?
I mean, there's a thing in Serato, the files.
Serato crates.
Serato crates, yeah.
And not to pick on you singly. You just the DJ, so I'm picking your brain more than anything.
Yeah. I don't care if you are picking on me. I'm just honest.
I just seen the other way work. Like, I watched My Emotion break, and I have to use our own type of records, but I watched him break Can't Stand You. He played that shit 5 times in the club.
But that's a hit. That's
back
an
to back.
song.
But people pass on hits like that all the time.
No, they do, and that's just gonna happen no matter what. But I'm saying that's a great song. You know what I mean? And like, it always will be a great song.
But do you but do you understand like how that could be frustrating? Like, if someone has a, just think on the flip side. What if My Emotion never took a chance on that song? It would have been fucked up because that is a great song. That's a perfect song.
But I think if it's a great song, it's gonna rise. I think that song would have rose to the top no matter what.
I disagree. Because it's songs that, I'm telling you, man, like, it's songs that.
But I mean, you can't rely. I mean, maybe at that time, My Emotion was like super like the man at that time. I mean, he's still the man, but he was like undeniably fucking unfuckwittable. And he had such a following, and people trusted him so much that people would respect his opinion and when and the things that he played.
But
that's why he could do that, and people would really take notice. But those days are over, first of all, and second of all, it takes someone at that level. There's only how many of those kind of people are there, man? Like
in the Bay?
Right now, there might be 3 or 4
in the Bay.
Yeah, maybe there's Shabazz and Amen and Jay Espinoza and like someone else I'm forgetting, or 2 other people I'm forgetting.
Yeah,
like there really is not like that level. Like there's a lot of like really incredible DJs at a really good level, but I'm talking about they're like people listen even if it is people bob their head even if the shit is weak because they're like, oh well, this dude's the man.
Well, people
not to say that they play weak songs, but you know what I mean.
I mean, you fucking play something long enough, and people are gonna fucking eventually like it. It's the whole brainwashing effect.
What a Master Killer said, I think on Genius Album, he said the dumb are mostly intrigued by the drum.
What is it?
Oh, excuse me, I was smoking a joint. He said the dumb are mostly intrigued by the drum. Basically saying like yeah, people they're intrigued by the beat more than anything. You know what I mean? And that was actually a comment on a lot. That was the late '90s, so I'm sure he's commenting on.
Well, that's because beats have constantly progressed since the beginning of hip hop.
I think he was talking about like how Puffy would just take like something someone had sampled hella times and just make a beat out of it.
Yeah,
and people would just still fuck with it, even though it was what he was doing was kind of lazy.
Yeah, the loop with the drum. Yeah,
not even loop, but he would just take a beat like fucking. He took the Ready or Not beat for fucking Mario Winans.
Oh yeah,
and then made that other song. That shit was an instant hit. We never heard from Dude since. That song was hella simp. Like he was talking about getting cheated on and he didn't care. But that was a hit. But it was so easy to make that.
That what it was?
Yeah, that's
I never knew it.
Dude, break down that song down. Tell a bitch, man.
Yeah,
he's like, I don't want to know. That's the song. He's like, I don't want to know.
Fuck that.
He for sure did that a couple times. He used a B.I.G. beat for Carl Thomas.
Yeah, all the time.
He did.
What you mean? King of the remix.
But look,
Diddy's done a lot of questionable things with music. Anyway,
I just want to. I just want to get the bridge built back. An artist needs to know that, okay, there's a group of DJs that I can go and at least get feedback and guidance with my record. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When we were trying to break ground, it was DJ Juice. Like, DJ Juice was the first DJ to be like open arms and was that thumbs up, thumbs down, and I like this record. I don't care. I'm about to play it. And I feel like more DJs need to be like that.
No, and that's
Shout
why
out to our brother Juice.
That's why I have an open. Like, I listen to anyone
Yeah.
shit. I'll just be like this. I'll tell them I will be brutally honest.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, this is how I feel. And there's some people like Chuck Deuce too. That dude, like this, newer artist. He's bringing me some stuff. I'm like, yo, this shit's like really tight. You bring me shit. I'm like, this shit is really good. Deuce 2, Chuck Deuce. He's got different little aliases. If I'm fucking it up, Chuck, I'm sorry.
But Chuck,
you're fucking dope. You know what I mean?
I don't know if y'all ever
I'm like,
been-
wow, this shit is fucking.
I don't know if
really
y'all
good.
ever been to Atlanta in the club in Atlanta, right? You can go up to a DJ on the spot, and I know a lot of DJs hate this shit.
I hate
but
this shit.
I know, and I respect it. I respect the reason why. Trust me, I really, really, really do. But I feel this though. You can go up to a DJ, and y'all can call it unethical or whatever the fuck. Pay that DJ. He'll put your record on right then and there. If it bombs. Then they get back to the shit.
Yeah,
Then you just watch your record bomb in the club in front of when you thought it was hot. Then you need to go back and go. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
Figure it out.
big
Go
thing,
figure it
but a
out.
big misconception with all that is that you can't apply that to just any DJ in any party. Like those DJs in those parties probably are DJing the same party every fucking week, and it's the same time, same week. They're doing the same thing. You know what I mean? They're there and they've won over the crowd. 80% of their crowd comes every week. They fuck with them hella tough. So when they know that when they're playing something, you know what I mean?
Well, and the
and
DJ
it's not
the
tight.
DJ
They trust them. It's not gonna fuck up their business. And the DJ feels confident enough that they can play anything and it don't matter.
The
They
DJ
can get
has
back
to,
to business.
The DJ has to dig themselves out of that hole. If
They
the
they
track
do, but it's
bombs,
also
you know?
like, think about it. If we go to Atlanta and we're going to a party and fucking DJ Esco's DJing, it's fucking DJ Esco, and he can play anything the fuck he wants, even if it's terrible. If his nails on a fucking blackboard, but afterwards, no one's gonna leave because it's DJ Esco. And
But
it's his
no
party,
one's
and
gonna
it's-
leave.
You know what I mean? And it's
If-
at a strip club or whatever, and it's like people go to Magic City or go to whatever.
People aren't in the
clubs.
strip club for the music.
Yeah, so
the
these
club-
are great. But if it's like a DJ where it's like, yo, I'm trying to make my name, or I'm coming up, which is most DJs, or I'm even trying to have a name, or you're like me where I'm established, but I still got to get shit cracking. I got to perform, man. And people I have to get shit cracking. And
If the
a
club
lot of
is
like
packed, though.
a good part of my income comes from guest spots. I'm doing two guest spots this weekend. You know what I mean? And it's like, and it's repeat customers. They fuck with me because they trust me. They know I'm gonna get shit cracking. They know I'm gonna do my right amount of promo. They know I'm hella easy to work with. I'm not gonna act crazy, and so they keep booking me for shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They're like, and then when, I run into people from the party like, man, I'm excited. I know you were on the party just last night. You know what I mean? I ran into someone. So it's like, for me, it's just hard for a lot of DJs, like just all kinds of DJs, and it's just hard for DJs to always be.
I feel like if a club is packed though, the music is always gonna win the crowd back. So if you play a record and that record bombs, and you shut it off, and you throw on whatever the hottest record out to get back, that's quotable and everything, you won the crowd back. I've seen that happen all the time. Even with, like if a DJ, if the sound cuts out and everybody's saying boo, it's probably nothing personal. You just fucked up the groove. But once you get that sound back on, you throw that record on that you know is gonna get them back. They forgot what the fuck what just happened 2 seconds ago.
I totally agree. I just think like if the song's dope, then yeah, we probably are gonna play it. But
Yeah.
there's just not a lot of dope shit out there to play that fits the kind of music we're even playing. That's another thing too. Is this shit like fast enough? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm definitely not gonna play someone's song if it's like 60 BPMs, and like I kind of like it. Like maybe if it's 100 BPMs or 95 or even 88, which is a high BPM right now, I'm gonna play it because I could play that with that Cardi B G-Eazy, or I could play it with fucking Wild Thoughts by Rihanna, or I could play, you know what I mean? I could play it with different things, you know what I mean? Or some D-Lo or whatever it is, you know what I mean? At least if it's a little faster, that's gonna help my cause of getting people to dance and all that kind of shit. You know what I mean? There's hella factors to all this. You know what I mean?
Speed, and you can you probably gonna disagree with me, but I feel like speed wouldn't be. Speed shouldn't be a factor because club hits has been all over the BPM spectrum. Like how fast was All Gold Everything?
No, I'm not saying that. What I'm saying though is
70s.
that if I'm gonna break a record,
It
I'd
was slower
rather
than that,
at least have it be faster. This whole thing, you can't even play trap shit for that so long, bro. Like
Yeah, you
people, no. Listen, people book me because the rep I built off playing trap shit before a lot of people and playing shit like 65,
That's a
70 BPMs is a fucking fact,
That's a
right?
fact.
And I can't even play that shit more than 20 minutes. I have to get in, get out. I tell other DJs, like, yo, don't play that shit for too long. Like, you got to get that shit going back to a better speed. I'm telling you, I know how. It's about dancing and people fucking forgetting themselves and having a good time. As much as I love that shit more than anyone, like,
And I guess that's what's different.
Play the 6 to 8 hottest songs and then throw in a couple throwback songs with those and then get the fuck out of there and get to 75 BPM, get to Mask Off and Humble by Kendrick and then keep it moving after that. Because 75 to fucking 90 right now to all that SOBRBE anti, that's 91 or 92, that's the sweet spot right now. Then people aren't even making the 101. The muster was all the 100 BPMs, 99. Like they're not. I wish they would, but they're not making as much stuff. Like there's some R&B stuff that's fast. That is that fast,
Yeah.
but there's not. And so
But
what I'm saying is like I'm more likely to play your shit if at least it fits into all that stuff and it's fast and people at least like it doesn't break tempo.
Yeah.
Because if shit's not that tight to a lot of people and it's slower, it stands out a lot more.
So is the DJ coalition is the
real.
DJ coalition and DJ club and record pool, is that motto dead?
What do you mean? Like having squads and having
Yeah, just
man, I've always it's crazy, man. Like you were saying, like have like big homies or different people you can go to. Like
Right.
I would love for everyone needs that to have good big homies. Like I didn't really have big homies or I didn't have the best big homies when I was young, and I really had to self-teach myself a lot of stuff, and that's okay. But I wish I had big homies, and I try to be the big homies to my young homies now, and that shit goes a long way, man.
Yeah.
Because you can really help people, man, and have them conserve energy or not get so down on themselves when they make a mistake or whatever it is.
and that's why.
But I think it's just people need to just. I think to have as much as I'm hella like pro workers of the world unite, and I was in a union, I was local 250 SEIU, like having a DJ union, I don't know if it's ever gonna happen. I want it to happen in that utopia.
not really a union, just a
No, but I'm saying like, but if you can band together with people you fuck with and who are productive and
Right.
positive, then do that, man. Like that's great because no one could do it all by themselves, and everyone learns from each other. Everyone learns different ways, and everyone has different strengths. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So I might be a good DJ, but I'm not very good on the mic. So my other homie on mic, maybe he's not the best DJ, but he's really good on the mic.
Yeah.
And then we rock, you know.
I guess I just have a passion for more chemistry between the artist and the DJ. I still value that relationship because
No, and I think it's important. I think both groups need to do a better job. I think the artists need to do a better job of fucking with DJs, and DJs probably do need to do a better job fucking with artists. You know what I mean?
because to you, what tells you that it's a hit that makes you go, and not even a local artist, like
I mean, if I
the
could,
Cardi B shit, what make you feel?
I didn't
comfortable?
even. I wouldn't. Hey man, I'm gonna tell you right now. Like, I didn't think that shit was great when it came out. I didn't think, and I love Migos. I didn't think Bad and Bougie was that. I thought it was like gonna be a throwaway or just a random
Yeah, I
song on the
thought so,
album.
too.
I didn't think it was like. I don't even think it's the 5th or 6th best song on that album. But it goes in the club. It's a good song.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Shout out to G Coop who worked on that with Metro Boomin. You know what I
They
mean?
from the
Shout
Bay,
out to
that's
G
right.
Coop, yeah, man. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
you know what I mean? But I personally
get
just
him on here.
didn't think. Hell yeah! I personally just didn't think that was gonna be like not half the song it was.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? And that is a mega hit. What, it went 3 or 4 times platinum now? You know, the
Yeah.
Cardi B shit, it makes more sense because people love her and she's hella charismatic. But even that song, I didn't think like the vocals were that great. Like I was like, the beat sounds like it's 5 years old. Like it didn't sound like, you know what I mean? But that shit goes in the club and like I like it's a good song. Like
yeah.
I'm not crazy about it. And what's crazy is I didn't even play that song for like 3 weeks while I was hot because someone always beat me to it. And not even like I really wanted to play it, but I didn't play it till like 3 weeks after it was like a big hit because I didn't have to play it.
Yeah.
Someone else played it. I was like, all right, cool. Like right before me
I ain't gotta
every
play
time.
this shit.
So I was like, I don't even gotta play it. But I mean, I love playing the song. It's fun. It's a good time.
So is it possible is the Bay Area in a shape to have a coalition or just a DJ group that artists can go to? Like, I need to see if this song is a hit. Let me go to this DJ crew to go, because I feel like that's
I mean,
where, because there's no, and I hate the term, but there's no A&Rs, and the so-called self-proclaimed A&Rs of the Bay Area really don't know music. You know what I'm saying? They're not on the DJ side, and they're not even on the creative side. They just self-proclaim A&Rs. You know what I'm saying? No shots at nobody, but that's just a fact. You feel me? So to go on the point that you said about the artists need to make better music, which I agree with, but how do they know was better?
I mean, just have, it's all about the company you keep. Have a community. And that should include DJs, and that should include the producers, and that should include all kinds of people. That should include fucking people that drive the bus, and people that strip, and people that fucking sell cars, and people that plumb, and you know what I mean? You should just have good people, man, and be a good person. You're gonna fuck with the right people, and you should have friends that are gonna be honest with you. Some of those friends are DJs. And that's me. Send me your song. I want to hear it. I always tell people I would love to hear your song.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, how many people hit me up in the club and get my email and all this shit? I give them a card, they don't even hit me back.
They don't even hit you back.
And anyone that has hit me back, hit me up. It's good, but I'm gonna tell you if your shit's not tight.
Yeah.
Be like, or someone that sent me stuff and it's like it is actually technically hella good. Like my homie sent me some shit that's like really good, but it's not for me. It's for like some Burning Man shit or something. I don't know what it's for, but it's not for me. But it's technically really well done.
Right.
Like I'm like, yo, I know you could monetize this. Like I know that there's people that would love this shit out of me, but I'm not gonna listen to it.
It's hip hop.
Yeah, but it's like hip hop with like an acoustic guitar and singing. It's like some Modest Yahoo shit. But I don't like Modest Yahoo. But he makes bread. You know what I mean? Like, and he's been doing it for 20 years or however the fuck long. You know what I mean?
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, exactly. And that's okay, though. That's what's so great now about the internet and all this shit is there is so much money out there to get. And if you make some shit and it's well done, no matter what it is, someone's going to fuck
and
with
I guess I'm
because people love music and people just want to hear more good music.
Yeah.
I love finding out new music.
Yeah. I'm speaking more to the artist that makes shit for the club, and that they, I'm making a hit, the bitch is gonna love it, how do I get this popping? And they just don't think about getting it. But not everyone's. But think about how many hits have been in the Bay the past 5 years out of Bay Area artists. Like, not many, and there's not. It's just like going to play professional sports. It's like 700 people are in the NBA in the whole fucking world. 700 people make that. Like, think about how many hits there are. Like, there's just not, but there's already hella other avenues. Like, look at Collaborate or like Beezus or hella people or like you guys made hella money online doing other shit. Yeah. You know what I mean? That's not for the club necessarily. You know what I mean? It's for like, let me listen to this and like learn. There's different kinds of music, but a lot of music is either like good for Monday morning when I want to think about some heavy shit, or it's for Friday night in the club. It doesn't have to be all for the club on Friday night. Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah. Like, there's different music for different moods. But it was a generation. It was a period that's what every artist was doing. They was trying to get these DJs. They was trying to make the music. There's
whole genres for that. But
think about. The internet took over. You know what I'm saying? The internet became more important than what was going on in the club.
Yeah. No, and that's what's hella crazy. Is like.
So is that what we're saying? The internet.
Yeah,
the internet
100%.
It dictates. But
dude, think about the radio. There's
only fucking a couple hundred people in the club. There's a couple billion people on the internet.
Well, and the crazy thing too about this is like, think about the radio. Like, the radio plays what's hot on the internet, where it used to be the other way around. You know what I mean? People play what was hot on the radio.
That's true.
The radio is like the last, in a way. They're like reporting.
Well, I haven't heard a lick of the radio in so long.
No, but I'm just telling you that's what it is. That's radio. There's nothing against the radio. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. But that's what it's become. Whereas like the radio was like the ultimate validation. Now the radio is trying to play catch up. You know what I mean? Yeah. So the shit that got fucking 30.
The radio's still the ultimate validation, but it costs.
And that's
but I'm saying, but there's hella people like Lil Yee who I never even really knew about. You know what I mean? Who passed away, God bless the dead, yesterday. But
Lil Peep.
Or I said Lil Yee. I don't know why I said that. Sorry, Lil Yee. But Lil Peep, and it's like, but he had like 4 million views on his 3 or 4 of his YouTube videos. Like, he obviously had some kind of spins
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So I'm saying,
I didn't get that.
And maybe I didn't get that, but what I'm saying is that there's hella different artists that have a niche online, and they'll never be on the radio. Maybe.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That are eating food.
Yeah.
Like really eating. Like look
Burn.
at. Yeah, people are like super eating and like
Burns
look
of
at Tech
purple.
Nine, bro. Like you'll never hear a Tech Nine song on the radio.
Nah,
You think more something you don't even-
he had a run
Barely.
about 5 years ago.
Barely.
He had some hits, like some
Kendrick.
radio hits.
The one with Kendrick.
But to chime in about Burn though,
But he doesn't
Burn
need
come
the
from an
radio.
era where you had to know how to make money outside of the commercial means before the internet.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? It is when the internet got popping, Burn slipped right on in, and he knew how to
Maneuver.
He knew how to brand himself perfect for social media consumption. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, shout out to Burn.
Shout out to Burn.
That's what I wish other artists, other legendary Bay Area artists did, and they didn't do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was a trip. I'm not gonna name hella other names, but I'm gonna tell the story though. Like with Big Rich, like it took him hella long to get on MySpace. Hella long. It took him. I had to beg him to get on Twitter. And then when he got on Twitter, he killed it. He was killing it. You know what I'm saying? But that's how it went. Like Bay Area artists are just like
Late to the
too
game.
skeptical. No, they just too skeptical of certain things because
Which makes
of
them late to the game.
yeah.
Know the business that you're in. If you're a fucking hot dog fucking salesman, know where to get the fucking
You gotta,
the highest quality, cheapest hot dogs with the highest quality, cheapest buns, and where to fucking sell them motion. Like know your business, whatever it is.
Yep.
Know your fucking business. Be a professional.
Know that you are your artist. Know that you are a business.
know your
'Cause a
environment.
lot-
Yeah, but know the market.
A lot of artists
know,
don't even
know the logistics of the fucking the business that you're in and fucking take advantage of it.
Yeah. So producers, set your value. Know when and when not to give a free beat to somebody. And
But don't get me wrong. If you're a new producer and you got no credits, fuck with the people that you got the biggest name and use that to fucking leverage to the next echelon of artists and use that to the next echelon of artists and take all that and make others pay for you. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
And door number 3, find a local artist in your neighborhood that you like. Not that's been on your helmet for hella long, but just find an artist that you like.
That you can build a
feel
sound
like your
with.
your time is worth giving to this person. Like a 40 that did with Drake. That's why 40 is 40. 40 wouldn't be Drake without Drake. 40 wouldn't be 40 without Drake, and Drake wouldn't be Drake without 40, period. So they built their sound together. Find an artist like that. Artists, I'm not saying you need to find a producer because it's just harder to convince a producer to like, yo, give me free beats until we pop. You gotta let a producer do that. Period. Like I don't know why that's the way it is, but
oh man, people
that's
gotta
just
eat.
the way it is. Yeah, that's just the
people
way it
gotta eat.
is. That's merely the way it is. And it's nothing wrong with having a 9 to 5. There's nothing wrong with having a job to support your way of life so you won't be a starving broke artist. Go get a fucking job and go do your music from have a 9 to 5, do your music from 5 to 9.
Instead of going to the club, book studio fucking studio time. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
And when you're done at the studio, have a DJ you know that'll put you on the list to come hang out with normal people for an hour or regular people and
see how
chill
that shit
out.
work, yeah.
And then check that whole vibe out
Yeah,
and learn
see
from
how
that.
that shit work.
And just hang out. And the more that you hang out with the DJ, you're probably gonna fuck with you more. And that's your friend. You know what I mean? And that's your little area to come blow off steam and chill with the public. You know what I mean?
Building relationships is
Yeah.
everything.
Closed mouth don't get fed. If you ask what the word, someone's gonna say no. The worst thing they're gonna say is no. You know what I mean? Then fuck them. Then move on to someone that's gonna fuck with you.
Yeah. And as far as the internet hustle, as far as marketing and promo, if y'all not building an email list or a phone number list where you can do SMS text messaging marketing, like y'all tripping. Y'all tripping. Y'all need to get an email list, a website, you know what I'm saying? and on websites embed a subscription plugin where they go to your website, the subscription plugin pops up. WordPress does this. You know what I'm saying? WordPress does it. If they go to mcsuchandsuch.com, a subscription option needs to pop up, and you need to collect emails because that's what's important. And when you collect emails, you need to be sending out a monthly newsletter or even a weekly newsletter, because y'all need to be putting music out consistently with vlogs and videos and all the shit. You feel me? So if y'all not collecting these emails and collecting ways to contact people, y'all tripping, period. If y'all not showing up to the local artist show, whether, in the Bay Area is Brick and Mortar, New Parish, New Caribbean City, Complex, and all these spots, if y'all not showing up to these other artists and supporting they shit just to show face, y'all tripping. Like, how you gonna ask an artist to perform on a show, you feel me, and y'all not even supporting the show that they did last month? You feel me? Like, y'all tripping, period. Y'all tripping. How you gonna ask a DJ to play your shit and you ain't even went to his club or went to see him perform and spin and buy him a drink, slap 5, take a picture with him, tag him, give him a shout out on your
slide
shit,
him 100,
man, something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not even trying to fellowship with him. You feel me? Period. Like, y'all tripping. So it goes both ways. Artists, I'm on the artist side all the time. You know what I'm saying? But I do see a lot of lazy motherfuckers that just don't get it. Like, y'all got to get out. Put the phone down. You feel me? Get from behind the computer and go network. You feel me? Rub shoulders with the people you want to rub shoulders with. Everybody in the Bay Area is accessible. Everybody in your area, in your region, is accessible if y'all go to where they at. And it's not hard to find out where they are. You know what I'm saying? Follow these people. If you like Filthy Rich or something like that, and you know what I'm saying, if you like the way his career is going, then you need to go to his next show and go see and go introduce yourself to everybody who Filthy Rich spoke to. Exchange numbers with him. You feel me? With every single person Filthy Rich smiled at and shook hands with and gave dap to. Go introduce yourself to that person. Like, who are you? Like, what do you do? Feel me? Stop being a little sucker. What we have with time, man?
We got we're like an hour 15, like that.
Yeah, man. Well, that's enough game for now, man. Look, check this out. All y'all artists out there, it's money out there for everybody. You know what I'm saying? If y'all want to know how to get on iTunes, Spotify, all these digital outlets, y'all tune in to the next show. I'm not gonna say it right now. Y'all tune into the next show. If y'all, you know what I'm saying, if you want to know how to promote your SoundCloud page or get on Thizzler or promote your YouTube page through YouTube, tune in to the next show. There's ways around all this shit. You feel me? You just gotta have budget. And if you don't got no budget, go get a fucking job. Go sell some weed. Go knock a bitch. Go do something. This is the Bay Area. You feel me? Ain't no such thing as a broke artist if you're trying to make money off it. Shout out to all the artists out there that's doing it, as a hobby and everything, and for the passion and for the culture. That shout out to y'all. But if you trying to make a business off this shit, you gotta have capital. Like any other business, you can't start a business without capital. Period. It's more expensive to be an artist though. You know what I'm saying? A publicist starts at $1,000 a month. A decent one, a great one is $2,500 a month. You know what I'm saying? And I've even heard of some that was $5,000 a month. So if y'all not playing with them type of numbers, man, stack your chalupas, man. Feel me? Go get a job. Amazon is always hiring. You know.
UPS is hiring.
UPS, I hate UPS though. I worked for UPS for 2 months and quit.
Hey man, it's the holidays that they're hiring.
Man, fuck UPS. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man.
Don't be proud. Don't be too proud to get money regular ass ways.
Yeah, man. Go knock a bitch, man. Look, go on Instagram Go find, a female on there that's taking all them skimpy ass pictures and she only got like 400 followers. She just started. She's slow on her hoeing. Feel me? Go DM her. You feel me? And just give her the most game this bitch ain't never heard. And go.
Yikes.
Or step your game up and sell a fucking beat.
Man, it's the Bay Area, man.
Sell something, man. Sell something.
Sell something.
Oh, I'm not mad at it, but yeah. Some people might be mad at that.
You feel me? I'm just saying, look, man, there's money everywhere, man.
Yeah.
That's it.
You know what my dad always told me? He told me, you want to make money, just think about money, and you'll eventually make it.
Oh, that's the law of attraction.
It's
that's
like,
another
think about
episode.
shit.
I'll give y'all a whole
Think
sermon
about
on the
money,
law of
man.
attraction. That's my religion. So that's next. That's one of these episodes. Don't even trip off of that.
Money minded.
You feel me? But yeah, producers, set your value, whether it's $100, $200, $3, $4, whatever it is, set it, stick by it, and don't
Grow upon it.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't just fucking stop there.
But don't be closed minded if you meet a Mozzie or whatever artist that got buzz, you might need to give him a free beat. You just might.
Yeah, it might be a worthy investment.
It might take that. Yeah, and then
Yep.
if you give him the beat and he's sitting on it for a year, or if he even do the song and it doesn't do anything, then you just take that loss. But you got a credit. Period. As long as you put your tag on that motherfucker, and there you go. I produce for MC such and such.
I made a Mozzie type beat.
Yeah, like yeah,
I made a Mozzie type beat for
And-
Mozzie, and it went.
yeah.
I make Mozzie type beats. You
And
want a Mozzie type beat?
artists, the least y'all can do is pay for these leases, man. It's like stop downloading. Look, I'm an engineer and I do this shit on a daily basis, but only because they pay me to do it. But stop ripping these beats off YouTube,
Please.
and
Bobby's
thinking that something's gonna happen. Like y'all ripping beats from YouTube, y'all shooting a video for it. And what if that video do 50,000 views or 100,000 views, a million, or even 1 million views? Y'all can't monetize that situation because you don't even have a fucking lease for that beat. If that producer want to be an asshole, he can petition YouTube to take your music video off the fucking website.
Well, and the MP3 sounds like shit.
And exactly.
You know what I mean?
And
Go
it's
pay that
and
30,
it's got a
40
tag that cop this track today.
Yeah,
Buy
purchase
this
the
track,
track.
purchase this track today.
Go pay the $30, $40, $50 for the wave, or go pay the $100 for the tracked out lease. Come on, man. Like it's not
Do
that
something. Invest in yourself.
It's not that
Invest
hard,
in your
yo.
career.
And stop fucking with weak ass graphic designers. That's the next show.
And weak ass fucking so-called video directors.
Man, look. All right, man. What everybody else doing this week, man, for the holidays, man? We about to wrap up. I'm doing a pre-Thanksgiving. I'm merging families, my side of the family, my girl's side of the family. We just gonna put them all in one room and play some music and hope nobody kills each other.
Got double the turkey. 2 turkeys.
It is gonna be 2 turkeys, but I'm vegan and my girl vegan, man, our baby vegan, so it's like we gonna have our own little vegan section. We can't touch. So that's what I'm doing Saturday. After the weekend, it's business as usual. Official Business Studios open for business. Tuesday to Saturday. Y'all know how to get me at DEO415. Yeah, happy holidays. Sean, what you got going?
It's got a lot of gigs, and I'm gonna chill with some family.
You doing 111 minute win? You told me about that.
This Saturday I got 111 minute. Friday I got Starline Social Club doing a 2000s party.
Nice. I love 111 Mina.
Yeah, I've been DJing
Me
for
too.
like a
It's a
year.
fucking dope
and
spot, man.
Yeah, it's a good spot.
The
I'm
art and all
excited
that
about
shit.
that.
Yeah.
It's gonna be dope. And then Sunday, every Sunday I'm at Somar in downtown Oakland. This is Sunday I have DJ Hector with me. That dude's incredible.
Legend.
So, super tight, you know what I mean? So
That's a
I'm pretty excited
legend.
about that. It's gonna be a real good time.
Max, what you got going?
Shit, just gonna be working, fam.
Mad
Catch me
shit.
at the Grill Studios.
Getting mad at
That
people.
studio grind.
That studio grind.
You gonna get a weed infused turkey?
Worky.
Worky.
Scott, what you got going?
Oh shit, man. Same thing. Family, fucking going to my aunt's house. We do a pretty regular Thanksgiving. You know what I mean?
Hell yeah.
It's cool. Actually, sometimes I'll do like the double. Go to my dad's. Go to my aunt's. So
This
twice
is
a
why
week.
we doing this pre-Thanksgiving shit. So we won't have to do rounds on Thanksgiving, bro.
Right.
Everybody want to see the baby. Everybody want to. Nah, look. This Saturday, y'all coming or y'all not? Other than that, we not going nowhere. I'm about to catch up on Stranger Things 2.
Fire.
Yeah, I'm late on like finishing the second season because when you're in a relationship, you can't watch it without the other person.
Yep.
So you watched it without me?
Yeah.
And then that's a week-long argument. You know what I'm saying? So
You can watch old shit you've already watched together, but you can't watch new shit with that.
she.
And if you do watch it, you gotta
that.
pretend like you haven't seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
Man.
Don't tell it. Don't tell it.
That's TV infidelity.
That's a slippery slope.
It's one of the main things you got. Man.
Yeah, so man, yeah. So yeah, that's what that is. So yeah, man, the Bassheadz, man, episode 1.
In the books.
We got one in the chamber.
It's a good first podcast.
Yeah. And as the show goes, we will have website, YouTube page, our own personal YouTube page, Instagram, all that. This is episode 1. This is the pilot.
And introduce you guys
You know what I'm
yourselves
saying?
too. Just one more time. You know what I mean?
One more time, we got
Max Perry from the Elevators.
DJ Sean G, San Francisco, California, Bay Area.
DEO, one half of Even Odds, official business, everything, entertainment, consultation, studios, all the shit. Oh, and Tracked Out, co-founder of Tracked Out. We'll talk about that later. Tracked Out, I'm about to be a millionaire pretty soon, so y'all just look out for that.
NBD.
Yes, sir.
So yeah, Bassheadz.
Bassheadz.
Cool. All right. See you guys next week.
Yes, sir. Signing off.
Okay, we need washers. We need shit going on.
Washers?
Like in radio, they call them washers, like that sound effect, them transition shit.
Like you